Alright, so this is officially my second Q game with this deck. The first one I recorded, I wish I could share with you, but I will spare you the trouble of trying to listen through the awful audio that something got screwed up, so I apologize for that. But I did play against Storm, and I took it to game 3 against Storm, and my opponent literally won with 0 minutes on the clock, attacking me with Goblin Electromancer. I played Rest in Peace on turn 2, basically shutting his deck down, and he played Blood Moon on turn 3, completely shutting my deck down. So I went through the last game playing just Rest in Peace and nothing else. This hand here looks pretty awesome. There's not a lot of counter or removal, but we have Detention Sphere to take care of whatever it might be cast against us. Note, I am playing Scalding Tarn in place of 2 Misty Rainforest. I only have 1 or 2 of them, so though my list does not reflect Scalding Tarn on the side of my overlay here, please replace that with Misty and you'll be good to go. Alright, so Thoughtseize on turn 1. This could be like the Esper Shadow decks. It could be there's a black-white Smallpox deck. Either way, Spreading Seas is pretty strong against them. And Detention Sphere might be able to grab a pair of Death Shadows if that's the case. So I'm interested to see what he takes. It kind of gives me a little bit of information as to what I'm up against. Alright, any day now. Okay, he does take Detention Sphere. Well, I'm winning now. So that's the good news. Okay, so here's a path. Don't know if I'll be needing that or not, but I guess we will find out here. Okay. Fran did inform me recently that he wanted to make the change for 1 island to become a forest in the main deck. And I can see that. Because I only have 2 Misties and 2 Scalding Tarns, I kept it as is right now. But I certainly wouldn't be opposed to trying that at some point here. Alright, I kind of want to get through these guys. So let's go ahead and Spreading Seas that Godless Shrine. Of course, his deck probably plays Abrupt Decay. If he really cares for that, he can fetch a green and Abrupt Decay, float the mana. I guess he's not too concerned about it. Ruined Halo, I like that. That's a good one to play and name Death Shadow, but if Abrupt Decay is in the picture, that's one of the few cards that main deck can deal with an enchantment like this. Kind of makes me wish I fetched a Plains or something. Then I could have Ruined Halo and Path to Exile online. Alright, this could just be straight up Abzan as well. Which it likely is, actually. So Spreading Seas effectively keeps him off Liliana on 3. So that's the good news. I'm not too scared of a Tarmogoyf. Alright, Lingering Souls. Let's see here. I think we want to play Gideon and just fog one of those souls. Right? Does that seem right? That seems right to me. Maybe I can bait him into flashing back Lingering Souls, and then I can do Ruined Halo on Spirit. Well, name a card. Okay, that doesn't work. Never mind. I've fallen for that trap before. Tokens do not count as cards, for the record. Man, I wasn't sure how this new Gideon was going to be used when we first saw him spoiled, but I think we all agreed that it was a good card. And it no doubt is a great card, but I'm surprised to see it become such a staple of these blue-white control decks. Alright, Noble Hierarch. Interesting that he's got Noble in the deck. Wonder if this is more like the little kid Abzan. Coming for my Gideon. Alright. Well, I like Search for Azcanta. Let's see here. Well, we gotta fog one of those. Or do we? Let's see here. I'll likely be playing the Vendilion Clique. He's at... Yeah, I gotta fog one for sure. And then I want to click him. Maybe I just keep this on untapped for right now so I can have Path to Exile as a backup plan. Honestly, can't remember if this deck plays Temple Garden, but that would be a good choice for me to grab. Check that while we're waiting for my opponent. Yeah, one Temple Garden, of course. I'm getting pretty close to Search for Azcanta. Like I said, it's not super effective in this deck. It's a great card, but I mean, as far as flipping it early like you can in the Grixis decks, it takes a little bit more setup to get to 7 cards in your graveyard. I will have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy. All right, we'll do this now. I wonder what he grabs. Whoa, okay, this is what we're doing. Wow, I don't want those Restoration Angels hanging around, that's for sure. I don't like that Kitchen Finks either, though. So he can't play the Resto. I think maybe I take the Finks. Yeah, I do. Just got to remember that those Restoration Angels are hanging around. Now, this is what pisses me off with this Vendilion Clique. I just looked at his hand, and it only shows me the card I discarded. I wish it would keep in the revealed zone the Restos that I just saw. Alright, knowing he's got 2 Restoration Angels, Runed Halo on Resto wouldn't be so bad. He takes my Search for Azcanta. I guess he's been learned in the power of that card. He's experienced the Azcanta advantage. Yeah, I think I block here. It's going to effectively make him reanimate Lingering Souls. Not that he really has anything better to do with his hand right now. Alright, now what do I fetch? If I fetch green-white, I can play Rune Halo and Path in one turn. If I fetch blue-green, I will have Cryptic Command mana. I think I'd rather have the Cryptic Command mana. Yeah, I definitely would. Alright, let's take a look at my wish board while we're waiting for him to durl his way through this turn. What would I grab? Probably Dragonlord Ojutai or Sigarda would be really strong against him. Sigarda especially. Alright, well, at least this Gideon is providing a huge distraction for him. While he's shocking himself into oblivion here, I have 18 life. Alright, Lingering Souls. Hello. And he tapped out the white, telling me that he has no path. Or I think he'd think a little more carefully about that choice. Alright, Breeding Pool online. Jace. That's a good draw. I like that a lot. Alright. Let's attack. Now, I may think twice about that move if he had tapped this land for his second mana for Lingering Souls rather than the Plains, because there is still one unknown in his hand. Alright, Spirit blocks. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so probably we're going to get attacked with one of the spirits, which is okay by me. Having a Jace online seems worthwhile. That would bring my Gideon down to 1. Oh, Gavany Township. That'll do it. That will kill my Gideon, but effectively time walking him in the process. What if he goes for that? Knowing that he's got the restos in hand, he might want to play those out. Who's that attacking? That's attacking me. Interesting. Just for 1. If I ruined Halo the resto, Grave Titan. Oh my god. That's a new one. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, we definitely want to get Wrath of God going here. Holy cow. So, I'm going to wish for that. I've got 2 mana after that. We can at least accrue some... Well, I could survive an attack. My Jace could +1. Gideon can fog the Grave Titan. And then I've got the Path online too. Let's do this first. Serum Visions first. Celestial Colonnade. Interesting. That can go on the bottom. I want this. I do need a land. Maybe not necessarily this one, but after the Wrath, that's pretty good. Okay. Let's do that. We're going to wish. Yes. Oh, it does say you may. It's funny that it's a you may. And we will fog this guy. And we will Jace +1. So he's really going to have to commit to this, and hopefully that means he's going to tap out his Gavany to do so. I've got 1 Plains left to path whatever it is that might be the finishing blow for one of my walkers, so they should be able to survive this attack, depending on how he chooses to do this. Which is fine by me, because that leaves him with just a couple of Restoration Angels in his hand, and I've got a Halo for those guys. Or I've got a Snapcaster Mage to Supreme Verdict. Or Path. I think that was a mistake not attacking my walker last turn. Alright, Jace has taken 2. Fine. Okay, now Restoration Angel is likely going to be doing some damage here. Alright, white. He's going to cast that at end of turn. Any one of these walkers is going to be taking some damage, so he can cast it and then Gavany on top of it. So this Gideon needs a plus to survive. Jace also needs to plus. Well, actually, you know what? If Jace pluses, that's 4. No, that's 3. Yeah, let's do that. We'll attack with this Gideon. I'm not scared. Just hope I don't forget to play my land after all this. He only plays Grave Titan in that deck. How cool is that? Alright, Celestial Colonnade and pass. I am very tapped out right now. This deck is very different than the other reactive, than the more reactive control decks in the format. Seems like very tap out. Alright, Cool, victory. Alright, game 2. What are we going to bring in? I do like the Engineered Explosives for all his tokens. I'm still happy with the Supreme Verdict, and Detention Sphere is very good too. So let's keep that going. Rest in Peace might be worthwhile, given the Lingering Souls. That means I have to basically get rid of the Snapcasters, though. It's probably worth it. Let's see, Celestial Purge, exile target black or red permanent. He's got to have Liliana in there. Alright, Gideon proved pretty good in that game, but I don't know that he really stands up so well to an army of tokens. So I don't know that the 3-mana Gideon is where I want to be. I think I cut it. Negate could probably go as well. Dragonlord Ojutai does a pretty good job against him. As does Geist. Well, which one do I want? That's the question. Geist of Saint Traft. Gets blocked by tokens. Let's take the Ojutai. Alright, I think I like this. Let's just double type. Spell Snare, he's got Tarmogoyfs and things, I'm sure of it. Oh, he is disconnected. Interesting. Okay. Maybe we just win this game. Logic not. Gideon. Alright, we'll submit that and see if this even happens. Alright, it looks like we're back. We lost our opponent for a little while, but he has returned. Alright, try that. I feel a Thoughtseize coming on. How predictable. My guess is he takes Azcanta here. No, Spreading Seas. He must be strapped for lands over there, at least the specific colored lands. Or maybe he felt too punished by that, Spreading Seas I cast in game 1. It's kind of funky how that's shining like that. All right. Don't decay me, bro. Don't do it. He did shock. Don't do it. Please tell me it's a Grizzly Salvage. Oh, it is a Grizzly Salvage. Holy cow. Alright. Top 5 cards of the library. Put a creature or land from among them in your hand, the rest in your graveyard. Oh, maybe I should have put in the Rest in Peace. Okay, Siege Rhino. Hola. Very cool. This is just straight up like Abzan value. What did he take? Took a land? Windswept Heath. Alright. Sure. Okay. Plays a Swamp. Is this a Liliana I see coming? Better start thinking about what I want to discard. It's going to be a while before I cast this Gideon Jura. I think I may need to get rid of that. Good thing I've got the Celestial Purge ready. The Gideon is pretty good against him. Do I discard a Path? Let's do that. He's kind of strapped for land. I don't know that Path. Well, I may have made just entirely the wrong decision, but Angel of Serenity. Oh my god, this is This is like that standard deck with Siege Rhino and Angel, or it was Thragtusk is what it was. Restoration Angel and Thragtusk and Angel of Serenity. It was banned and it just went on for days and days and days. Alright, let's see mana. No, not mana. That's not mana either. I fear that this needs to be done now. Alright, there's the Heath. No, don't do that. Stop doing that. Is he gonna take my C's, you think? The Thoughtseize gets me closer to flipping this Azcanta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be able to do it in the next turn or so here. 6, 7 if I put the top two down, top card into my graveyard this turn and next turn. Okay, he took the path. I like that. Fetch land would be good. Hallowed Fountain. Okay, I need that. I'm gonna have to draw it. Alright. Seize. I would like to get the white source, but I can't really wait to do this any longer. This would be a good time to draw Colonnade. Oh, okay. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Cool thing about running Thoughtscar in decks like this is you can untap, trigger the Scry, and then Thoughtscar yourself before the flip trigger goes off. Of course, I don't have that. Opt would be the same way. If you needed just one more card, like in this situation, Opt would be a good way to flip that. I haven't seen much land destruction out of him, and there's none in his graveyard. I don't remember if there's anything game 1, like as far as like Ghost Quarter or Terramorphic Expanse goes, but if I can flip this, I'm kind of home free against him if he doesn't have it, because that value advantage is just huge for this deck. That's some cool art. Tiny little ship floating through the cavern there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Burial rights. Okay. I see what's happening here. Yes. Oh boy. Alright, well, I'm gonna need to counter that Unburial Rights before it reanimates that Angel of Serenity. So we'll have to do that. I can cast Gideon after that and kill the Siege Rhino. Or do I just bounce the Siege Rhino? That's the question. If I bounce the Siege Rhino, do I take... Does it target each opponent? I think I would still take the life loss. Is that correct? I think I would still lose the life from him. Enters the battlefield, each opponent loses 3 life and gain 3 life. So even though I have protection from it, it can't be targeted, dealt damage, or enchanted. It doesn't say you can't lose life. Thragtusk. This is the deck I was talking about. Alright, counter target spell. At least slow him down, but Gideon will kill it. What does this do? 3 other creatures from graveyard and battlefield. Okay, well, this is what I'll do. I'll counter this. I'm not too concerned about the Angel of Serenity because I'll just put a Ruined Halo on it. And then it can survive and just do nothing for him. There's a Wrath of God. It's also a good draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7, so I can choose to keep this if I wish. It's a any day now. Flooded Strand. I think I want that. Yeah, I'm gonna need the land. Guess I want to transform. Okay. White. Gideon Jura. This is a big loyalty planeswalker here. Starting with 6 is pretty huge. That's pretty close to Karn, which starts at 7. And this guy only costs 5 mana. And can kill a creature all the same. I wonder if he reanimates the Siege Rhino now instead of the Angel. That would be wrong, wouldn't it? That would be wrong. Okay. Restoration Angel's coming in. I've got a 4/4 to block it. I wonder if he's considered that. Okay, Supreme Verdict. That's another good card to play. Maybe he's just trying to block me. Well, attacking for 6 puts him on a 2-turn clock, so you might just have to throw his Restoration Angel in front of this thing. In which case, maybe Siege Rhino was a fine choice. I don't know. There's got to be something over there. Probably a path. No, it just takes the damage. Interesting. What's going on here? And he doesn't play anything on his turn? On my turn? Am I missing something? I've got to be missing something. Okay, I think he screwed up. Alright, well, I'll post that game, even though the last one was kind of weird and we had a disconnect in there. But I think the first game was, you can get some information out of that. You see how those value matchups stand up against this deck, generally mid-range decks. That one is a good example of just basically play all of the big powerhouse cards, and even though I'm low on counter spells, I've got like the mass removal to keep up with those things. And I guess that's the kind of thing I'd want to see all day. So, alright, thanks for watching. We'll go on to another game.